Hello everyone, welcome to the Morning Metaphysical Report. Today is, playback distracted me. Today is February 15th, 2020, and my name is Lysander Xanthus.
And I am Eliza, the Kitchen Witch.
So welcome. Today we're going to be sharing with you the day's astrology, numerology, and some other information for you to bring into your spiritual practice today. So I like to start with a grounding exercise. Grounding is important to do every day to clear out any negativity you've picked up, and it can generally improve your mood. All right, so let us begin. Imagine yourself inside of a large bubble. This is your aura. Now, at the bottom of this bubble, gently attached, is a pipe that leads deep into the center of the earth. For the sake of simplicity, imagine that your bubble is filled with a dark colored energy. We will begin by imagining or intending this dark energy to drain out of us and into the earth. We release all energy that does not belong to us. We release all energy that is not serving our goals and that is not serving our highest good. We release this energy from every layer of our aura, from every chakra, and from every part of our body. We release old emotions, patterns, and relationships that we are now ready to let go of. Continue to imagine or intend all of this slowly draining to the bottom of the aura and out through the pipe and deep into the earth. Now, as the last of it leaves your aura, see the drain at the bottom of your aura disappearing, and know that your aura is sealed and complete. The pipe falls away and dissipates into the earth. That is our grounding exercise.
Thank you for guiding us through that. Sorry, everyone, I had to get up for a second because I started the stream with no coffee.
Oh, that's just not acceptable.
It's not acceptable. So, that's right, singing bowl. Hold on.
That's all right. I just wanted to use this singing bowl real quick to help stimulate our energy and wake up the layers of our energy so we are receptive to all the information today and are really present. All right.
Okay, now before we do the astrology, I was going to walk everyone through a coffee blessing for our morning. So, as the Kitchen Witch, what I teach best is how to make magic happen with everything that you eat and drink each day. So this is my cup of coffee for the day. I'm going to walk you through a very quick abundance blessing for the day. Coffee is a fantastic abundance plant, and it's always great to take advantage of it. So I start by drawing a pentacle and circling it. And just by tapping the lip of the cup, I do that. I place a hand over it and I give it an intention. Today's intention is to bring abundance, prosperity, financial growth, and abundance. And so it is. Taking that extra minute to put a little extra love into your coffee each day ensures that not only are you enjoying that cup of coffee, but you're taking it in on a spiritual level and adding a little extra magic to your day every day. All right. All right.
So now it is time for our astrology of the day. Alrighty. So, just a reminder, these are not horoscopes. It's a description of the energy present in our world overall, from the planets and their alignments to the zodiac star constellations. Beginning with the sun, which is in Aquarius.
Mm-hmm.
So at this time during Aquarius season, there is an emphasis on us as individuals and our relationship to our greater community and what it is we have to share, especially things that are of ourselves, our knowledge and wisdom. Cat attack. The moon is in Scorpio, so we are feeling a need for intensity. We may seek passion, and we are very deeply connected to our emotions at this time. Mars is in Sagittarius, which drives us to exploring the possibilities in our lives rather than accepting things the way that they are. Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto are in Capricorn. These planets are going to continue to help us shed what is no longer serving us throughout this year. Mercury and Neptune are in Pisces, so the way that we think and the way we communicate with others is very emotionally colored right now, rather than being purely logical, and we are very connected to our intuition at this time. Venus is in Aries, so in our relationships and especially our love life, we may be feeling impulsive and highly passionate, whether it's in an amorous way or an angry one. Uranus is in Taurus, and this planet is here to shake things up and to make what was comfortable very uncomfortable, to encourage us to change the way we have been living. Now, a quick look at our aspects.
I like the aspects.
The moon is in sextile to Pluto and Saturn. So we are in a very intense feeling place within our inner self, and that kind of blends with the energy of Saturn and Pluto and Capricorn to make us face what it is that needs to be let go of. We may not have been comfortable up to this point really looking at it, but today we will be feeling it keenly, whether we are ready to let go of it or not. It will be at the forefront of our mind. The sun is squared to the moon, so the moon will have you feeling an intense desire for some solitude or to be occupied with your feelings, while the sun is urging you to be with others and to share of yourself. But what you have to share within yourself right now is pretty intense, so that might create some interesting communications at this time. So that is the astrology for today.
Fantastic. Gotta love that intensity, right? All right, so it's time for the numerology of the day. Numerology, of course, is the process of calculating numbers and interpreting their meaning. So February is a 2-month. The number 2 emphasizes a need for harmony, for relationships and partnerships, as well as, what are you looking for?
Oh, don't worry about it. I'll tell you in a minute.
As well as harmony. 2s are a very strong emphasis on harmony. So all throughout February, we're dealing with a great need for harmony, inner peace, and comfort. Today is the 15th. 1 plus 5 is 6. So it is a 6 day. 6 days are all about nurturing. We all have that deep instinct to mother, to nurture, to be there for our friends and loved ones. So my advice for you today is to allow yourself to be in that nurturing space. Allow yourself to be in that loving space, and to connect with friends, connect with your loved ones, spend a little extra time on them, because you're going to find that is not only fulfilling for them to be looked after and acknowledged, but it's going to be very fulfilling for you on a deeper level. So that is the numerology for the day.
Excellent. So now it is time for our crystal of the day, which is garnet, which is what I was looking for. Thank you.
Well,
so today's crystal of the day is garnet. It is a very dark red stone. I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of the qualities of garnet. It revitalizes, purifies, and balances energy, bringing serenity or passion as appropriate. It inspires love and devotion. It balances the sex drive and alleviates emotional disharmony. It activates and strengthens the survival instinct, bringing courage and hope. Garnet's one of my favorite crystals, especially as jewelry. Because I find it to be highly grounding, and it lends a sense of solidity. You know how you can feel kind of scattered all over the place? It kind of draws you in and helps you focus. That's how I experience it anyway, but you're going to experience the energy of this crystal for yourself. So I'm going to channel its energy to you for a moment so you can experience garnet and decide for yourself if this is a crystal that you need in your life. So I will begin. Alright, so that is the energy of garnet. If you like, allow it to sink into yourself and perform a little mini healing on you. Energy is intelligent and knows what you need.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that with us.
So now it is time for our affirmation of the day.
For those of you that were here yesterday, you'll recognize this affirmation. But I felt that it was such a positive affirmation, we should do it 2 days in a row, because I think everyone needs to hear these words more often than not.
So I am going to say this affirmation to you by myself the first time so you can hear the words. I encourage you to focus on them and take them in while you're not being distracted by saying them. And then, of course, we'll say it together. I am open to love and passion. I walk the road to happiness and fulfillment. I say yes today. All right, now let's say it 3 times together, and I encourage you to open your hands, open your arms, make sure your body language is open. If it feels uncomfortable, then you especially need to do this. I am open to love and passion. I walk the road to happiness and fulfillment. I say yes today. I am open to love and passion. I walk the road to happiness and fulfillment. I say yes today. I am open to love and passion. I walk the road to happiness and fulfillment. I say yes today. sit in that for a moment. Think about what those words mean. Being open to love and passion. A lot of us can find that threatening. Really embrace it. It's safe to care about things and to feel passionate about life. Believe that happiness and fulfillment are ahead of you and that you are moving into it more and more. Be willing to say yes rather than, if it works out, I suppose. That concludes today's affirmation. All right, so now it is time for our magic tip of the day.
That's right. What is the magic tip of the day?
So today's magic tip focuses on the home. It's very important to regularly clear the energy in your home and to put energy back in. More that second part is the tip. So I know plenty of you already clear your home and the space, but the important thing I want to point out is putting energy back in. Specifically, intentionally choosing the energy you want in your home and taking the effort to bless your home with that energy. Whether you use a crystal or incense or prayer or whatever.
It's very, very important, especially if you use things like sage to clear the energy out of your home. Sage actually neutralizes all energy, good and bad. So when you're using sage in your home, you have to remember to put something back in, or you're leaving an empty space for whatever energy is most powerful to sweep back in. So if you or a loved one suffer with depression or have a problem with sadness or going through a hard time, that pervasive energy, that stronger energy, is actually going to fill that space even more dominantly. So the important thing to remember is, especially with saging, is when you clear your home, put the energy you want back into it. You can use incense, you can use music. We are a big fan of playing ABBA around this house when we're done cleaning it. However you clear your home, make sure you're putting something positive and joyful back in.
Excellent. I think of sage or a lot of other clearing methods as being like antibiotics. They clear good and bad bacteria out. So it clears out everything, and then you have to put stuff back in.
Absolutely.
And because the numerology is about nurturing today, if something that I have advised to people, and when they've done it, it increased the amount of money and other good things coming into your life, is to put nurturing energy into your home to feed your spirit, to make it feel safe, like a nest. So even though that's not directly related to prosperity, it will increase the good in your life.
Absolutely.
So that's the tip.
All right. On to our card reading of the day.
Yes. So this is a reading I'm doing for all of you to give you advice and insight into your day ahead. The deck I am using is called the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. You may find that you resonate with part of the reading or all of it. There's that card I was talking about.
I know. It's been throwing itself at me all week. I know what card you're talking about. For Valentine's Day yesterday, Lysander and I went looking around our local thrift stores. It's one of our favorite things to do, to just go out and go for a walk. And I am a doll maker. And I was very, very fortunate to find a box full of doll parts. And one of the doll heads that was in there greatly resembles one of the cards in this deck, which was pretty awesome, actually, because it's the card that's been throwing itself at me all week.
Yeah. I thought of it. I would suggest bringing her in here. She's a lovely
I'm
thing.
always a little cautious about bringing dolls on camera because there are a lot of people with doll fears. But I will be posting pictures of her to the Kitchen Witch page today if you are interested in seeing pictures of her. And I will take pictures of her next to the card. So I got this card thrown at me during the reading, I think 3 times this week. And sure enough, I found this amazing doll. So I'm very excited for all that.
So the issue is that I think these cards might be...
These two?
Yeah. Or what do you think?
Mm-mm.
Those are fine. The third one was. So let's talk about these two. Our decks love talking to us. So sometimes, even though I'm directing them to talk to someone else, they're like, but we have something to say to you as well.
So, balance first.
Mm-hmm. So because this is an oracle deck, I'm fond of reading from the entry. So they're a bit like little pep talks, as well as offering my own interpretation. So the first card is balance. This card represents the need for balance and harmony with your inner life, as well as what's surrounding you in the physical world. This denotes that some lifestyle adjustments are required at this time. It could be associated with love, relationships, business, or even your career. The balance card is also being shown to you to make you realize that what you perceive to be happening around you is really an externalization of an inner process or conflict that you may be currently experiencing. This card will often appear if you work in the legal field or when you're involved in law-related matters. When determining something, there must be a state of balance, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually, so that you can make rational decisions and logical judgments. So I think this is an interesting note. I'm going to elaborate on that after reading the next card, which is memories of love. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. You may find yourself walking down memory lane at this time. This nostalgic card could indicate that an old friend or acquaintance from the past may step back into your life. Does this person, these happy forgotten moments, or those innocent childhood memories encourage you to recall and welcome the energy of love? Is there a message or lesson from these fond recollections that could benefit you in your present life? The number 6 card relates to support, dedication, unity, and a need for balance in the areas of emotions and love. Your heart and soul are asking you not to dwell in the past, but to use the inspiration and joy from that time to assist you in the here and now. How appropriate. It is a 6th day.
Mm-hmm.
It's a day about nurturing and care, and with the moon in Scorpio, we are feeling very emotionally intense. And I was actually thinking earlier that we are very prone to having deeply emotional and so dreams that relate to our deeper desires and reflecting back on important memories.
Mm-hmm.
So with balance,
comes back to you.
It's important to be aware of ourselves and what it is we allow ourselves to dwell on, and what we nurture, what it is we're nurturing, because that changes our vibration and it changes what it is we're attracting to ourselves or how life unfolds. Even if you take away the metaphysical aspect, if you're focusing and ruminating on certain things, the way you respond to situations and respond to other people and the choices you make flow from that, are influenced by that. And of course, your actions create your life through consequences and what happens from it. So from either way you'd like to look at it, it's important to be mindful. That is the reading for today.
Fantastic.
So if anyone would like to go in further for whatever came up for you during this reading, I do offer private clairvoyant readings through my website, lysanderclairvoyant.com.
That's right. All right, everyone. It is that time. The Morning Metaphysical Report is made possible by viewers like you. Thank you. In just a moment, here on the screen, you'll see a list of the wonderful members of our Patreon community who are supporting us every single day with their contributions. We say a huge thank you to all of them, because they make it possible for us to sit here every morning and do this with all of you.
Yes. It is true. So if you would like to learn more about the Morning Metaphysical Report, its purpose and mission, the goals we are working towards to grow and expand the report to make it better and offer more to you, and how you can contribute and support these efforts, please visit our webpage at patreon.com/Morning Metaphysical Report.
Yeah. There's also all kinds of cool perks and rewards if you sign up. Woohoo!
Yes.
Perks and rewards.
For your monthly membership, you receive a lot of rewards and perks, which include a variety of things, mostly access to exclusive content, not viewable anywhere else.
Super cool. Also, in the comments in just a second will be a poll we're currently doing on our Patreon talking about some of the changes we've made to the Morning Metaphysical Report, including the fact that now you see me. I'm not just a disembodied voice in the background. So be sure to check that out. You don't need to be a patron to do the poll. So please check it out and give us your feedback. So that is in the description. All right. I think it's time to close this out.
All right. So we are now going to cast a psychic shield around ourselves together. This is also an important daily practice, obviously to protect your energy and to make any healing efforts that you are doing on your part go further. So let us begin. In front of you, draw an equal-armed cross and imagine a rose blooming in the center of it, or just intend it. Now, see the energy connecting from that cross to one above you, bloom a rose. Same behind you. The cross can be a color or metal you find to be highly protective. I suggest gold. And then one underneath you, cross, the rose. I suggest the rose be white for now. Draw a vertical ring and connect the crosses. Now, let us go off to one side, connecting the energy this way, drawing the ring horizontally, connecting the crosses, and drawing one on the other side. And be sure to connect horizontally the ring all the way around. Stop to one side and connect the other ring vertically, connecting the crosses. So you should be inside 3 rings. I also like to fill in the spaces between them with gold energy as well, so that I'm inside of a complete sphere. But even if you don't do this, this will still be protected. So there you have it. This is the Rose Cross Psychic Shield. I hope that it serves you well today.
It's like being in a hamster ball.
So, finally, we're going to set an intention for our day. I invite you to set an intention for yourself, or you can accept my intention for you. We are the creator of our reality. So this is a good practice to do as well. Would you like to do it today?
Mm-hmm.
All right, great.
We are all part of one great world, one great universe, and one great spirit, connected and unique in every way. Today, we invite love, prosperity, nurturing, and fulfillment into our lives. We show those around us the same love, nurturing, and fulfillment we wish for ourselves. And in gratitude, we express that love to everyone that we touch and everyone we come in contact with today. And so it is.
And so it is. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Another way that you can support us is by sharing this video and sharing the morning report each day. Not just online, but with those you know in real life. So thank you for being here and in investing in your own well-being today. Be blessed.
Bye everyone. Have a great day.